Chelsea Football Club, best club in the world.
Best club with this type of performance that you performed today.
Doesn't matter. No, we have rainy season, we have dry season.
So today was a dry season.
No, it wasn't dry. You see,
A rainy season.
Goes the rain. You say,
today I wore black.
Okay.
To support Chelsea today. I thought that today would be a Black Monday for Chelsea, but unfortunately they managed to escape what I planned for them.
Who borrowed you the jersey?
I just speak it on the road when I was coming.
It's very true.
So it is Chelsea, Fulham 2, Chelsea 3. Your first game in 2026-2027 Premier League season. How was the game?
The game was somehow balanced.
Balanced?
Yes, it was somehow balanced.
When this will walk by you?
No, you know it's a call by.
This will nearly kill you, guy.
Both sides played what they know how to play. No, it's a new season, a new coach.
Okay.
So definitely you can't expect the player to gel up like everything. The synergy is not that there. But even in the other side of the pitch, that is Fulham, they are facing, although they played well, but you can't play more than what you knows how to play. So it's a balanced game to me. Chelsea play what they know how to play. Fulham plays what they know how to play. It's not a boring game.
Yes,
not one-sided. So to me, it's a very good game.
We look at the Chelsea structure. We know that Maresca was that type of coach who loved to build from behind and then join the attack. Today, we didn't see that type of football from Xabi Alonso. Are we going to expect a different Chelsea this season?
Sure. Different coach, different mentality, different game plan, different approach to the game. If you look at what the guys play today, you see they do more of running. Unlike having 10 useless passes. So there's nothing like that. Play, move the ball forward. Last season, Chelsea might be losing. Sometimes you see Chelsea losing 2-1, and the ball will still be in the midfield. They'll still be doing pa. If you look at today's game, there's nothing like that.
So you prepare Xabi Alonso style?
Not that I prefer Xabi Alonso style. It's just that you ask if that is what you will be expecting this season. So I think it's two different approach. So definitely you will see a different approach this season. And
look at the camera. Be comfortable enough to look at the camera.
You know I'm not camera shy.
Let's get into that game. Looking at the game from the beginning of the game, your striker João Pedro, who has been at the form of his life during the transfer during the preseason, got the opening game of the game, and we thought in the first minute, about 35 seconds or so, we thought it would be a one-way game for Chelsea, where Chelsea is going to have everything, but at the end of the day, if Fulham equalized. Let's get into it. What did Chelsea get wrong from reading and coming back to Fulham equalizing the game? What did you think they got wrong there?
No, it's more of them playing more of individual games.
Okay.
They're supposed to add another goal, get the second goal. But if you look at what Parma is doing, you want to score, this one to score. So there's no the combination in the third half of the pitch is very poor. So even when they are in the box, Parma want to shoot, and most of the shots is not connecting. So definitely, I think that is where they get it wrong. The first goal Fulham got is outside shot. Although Sanchez can do better, so what? You can't just point a player. Someone's supposed to cover before, so I will not blame Sanchez for that. So in all, everybody has his own fault. But the major points of that particular moment that is prior to the time they got their equalizer is that the player, Chelsea player, ought to have scored another goals before then, so at least to reduce the morale of the opponent. Yes, and that is where they got it wrong.
Let's also look at your new signing. What is his name? Rogers. He got a goal today to kickstart his Chelsea career. How was his performance today?
The performance was average to me. Apart from the goals, there's nothing spectacular about what he played. Not exceptional. It's what we have been seeing from most of Chelsea players. Nothing special. But apart from the fact that the only major point is that there's connectivity, a little connectivity with the striker. After the equalizer, there's somehow they are trying to connect. So that's the only positive in the game. And he's a player that is attacking minded, that will just want to score. Unlike we have players last season that they make aimless run, no
Impact.
no impact. They just want to run. They just want to play. So this is a player that just want to score. That just want to contribute to the game. So, but the performance today to me was average.
Palmer has always been one of your best players since he joined Chelsea, and last season he wasn't at his best, and he faced a lot of criticism from Chelsea fans. He was in the pitch for almost the majority part of the game. How was his performance today?
Above average actually. His performance was above average, but not up to what
You expected him to be
expect.
the
So,
Palmer,
yeah, to whom much is
expected.
given, more is expected. That is just it. So, but he played well. To me, is the man of the match.
for Chelsea, right?
Yeah, for Chelsea, he played very well.
We also look at that your defense line. We know that the last time you won the league, you had your team playing 3-4-3. Today we saw that defense line of Achimpong, Laclos, your new signing, and Kowe. I want to ask you, how was the partnership?
Those guys, you better may use one person though. You better may use one person. Even body, you can use body movement to dribble those guys. No compactness, nothing. It's not. If we play a more better team today, these guys will lose. If you look at the structure, Achimpong almost gave out the equalizer in the last minute.
In the last minute.
Just imagine that kind of mentality for someone playing at the highest level. This is the Premier League. This is not
Championship or League One or League Two.
Or League Two. This is the Premier League. This is the highest level of football, club football. Apart from the Champions League, this is the highest level of football. And look at the silly mistake that a defender is. So there is no leadership. That is what
that defense
line. No leadership. So they will need someone that can take charge. Like, okay, Achimpong, come back, do this, do that. There's a ball that I was expecting the guys to like, okay, calm the ball and pass. Achimpong battle the ball, go outside. No confidence, nothing. So they need the coach needs to do more. Even during the preseason, we conceded a lot of goals. Same thing happens today. We can't keep conceding goals. If you concede 2 goals, there are teams that you cannot score them 3 goals. Then just imagine you conceded 2, I cannot score 3. So that is where the problem comes in. So that defense, we need to work on that defense. The partner, there should be a leader that will take charge of that defensive line. We
take a look at your midfield too. In the beginning, your coach partnered Lavia and the James in that midfield. What did the partnership work today?
That thing no work.
You think you missed Casedo today?
Sure. We were dominated in that midfield. We were dominated in the midfield.
But do you think that it's because he played? I think Fulham dominated the game because he had only 2 midfielders in that midfield pack. He had only James and Lavia partnering that holding midfield and box-to-box midfield.
But there's no... okay, you said holding midfield, but there's nobody holding the ball.
Lavia was in that position to do the work.
But he doesn't do it. He did not do it very well. Did he do it? He didn't.
He did his best, like you said.
Yeah, he only did his best. So definitely, if we have someone like Casedo, there will be composure in that midfield. There will be composure. The tackles will be not as those guys. They dominated everything. They played us like kids in that midfield. So definitely, it did not work. If a team like Fulham, I will give them their flowers. They have a very good team. But if they can come. Okay, we went to their house. Yeah. But if they can dominate us in that midfield, then just imagine we playing the likes of Arsenal and Manchester City.
In your next 2 games, you'll be playing Arsenal.
So imagine using Lavia and James.
Before you go, after watching Chelsea today, do you think that Chelsea can challenge for the title this season?
No, you can't use the first game of the season to judge.
Okay.
Fatigue comes in, and then
injury might set in as well.
The only advantage Chelsea have is that they won't be traveling out of England. That is the only advantage we have this season. So I think that if they can use that as a strength, so I think it should boost their challenge. That is for the title. Arsenal will be traveling. Most of it will be. That was what helped Manchester United last season. Imagine pacing, they play 40 games the whole season. FA Cup, you come out first game.
Cup,
you come out first game. So definitely you just need to play once a week. So if you are playing once a week and most of your game you play someone that traveled, maybe you are playing Aston Villa that traveled, or you play Nottingham Forest that have traveled. So and you rest, they will constantly put the game on Monday. You still get extra rest. So definitely it's an advantage to us this season too. We should make it be able to make use of it.
At least get to the top 4.
At least go to the top 4.
It's all right. So, what must improve in next game against Brighton? Brighton is one of the most attacking-minded team in Premier League.
I've said it, defensively we have to do better, and that midfield, I'm very sure Caicedo will be introduced next game. So definitely, I think that should solve that particular problem. But defensively, we need a leader. One of the players should step up and take charge of that defensive line. As it's not that they put you guys to go and play and you are no communication, nothing. You have to do better. So if we can get that right, then we are good to go.
It's all right. Till I see you again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.